Hey guys, I'm back. Yay, it's me. I'm testing out a new lavalier mic, or lavalier, I guess if you say it in French. You guys will have to let me know how the sound quality is on the mic. It wasn't expensive at all. It's an Audio Technica, which is an old Japanese company. And I think it was about 25 bucks, so it wasn't bad. Just kind of a update. This, I know it's February 28th, but we'll call it a March update for my channel. And I kind of wanted to waffle and talk about a few things. I'll try not to take up too much of your time. So, I've mentioned it a few times in some of my vids. I had a crazy February in terms of work. I pulled 50 and 60-hour weeks for a while. I worked 6 days last week, but that is now over. So things should be back to normal from the following week. I have a nice 4-day weekend this weekend, so I'm off Friday through Monday. So I plan on getting some bench time in, and I've obviously been making some videos. I've been acquiring a lot of kits. Cohen and Hamilker and Carlos have been commenting about my stash. If you guys want to see my stash, let me know. I don't want to show it off necessarily, but I mean, I've got a decent stash. Probably nowhere near as big as Cohen's, but I do have a growing stash, and I've been buying aircraft kits. The subject intrigues me, and I've been watching Aaron Newland's videos. I've been watching Alex's, Sam, Surface to Air Models, or Lenny's videos as well. By the way, I love all you guys' channels. So, so yeah, I've been acquiring a few aircraft kits. I've got a half dozen or so, give or take, mostly German subjects. Yeah, well, really all German subjects. And in fact, I recently got this beast on Squeal Bay. Auction. Box is a little beat up, a little dog-eared, but it was 28 bucks. And from what I've seen, that's a good deal. I think he charged me another 7 or 8 bucks to ship it. It's freaking huge, if you guys haven't seen that. So it's a 1/32 scale JU-88 from Revel. Looks like a nice kit. Pretty new too. It's like circa 2008 or 2009. So the moldings are pretty new. So in March, I will be finishing up my T55. In fact, I'm getting back to that this weekend. I hope I have the construction done this weekend, and I can start painting it either the end of this weekend, or maybe early next week. I want to get it done, move on. I have my North Africa, Nigel Wells North Africa build I need to start, which is that Dragon Panzerkampfwagen F1 with the short 24 caliber 7.5 centimeter gun on it. It's sitting over there in the pile. I need to get started that. I've got my Dangerous Cat SIG coming up in June. Carlos Mendez and I are going to be doing a buddy build for the M51 Sherman from Tamiya as soon as he gets his. And I mentioned this before, but Hamilker, Cohen, myself, and Panzermeister 36 will all be doing a small buddy build of the excellent Tamiya BT7 kit. And I know Cohen's going to have to break his usual mold and build the Tamiya kit. So, sorry, bud, I'm just busting your chops. Also, a few other things that I wanted to talk about. This is the waffle part. Aaron recently talked about the use of Photoetch and all these aftermarket goodies and kits. And Bud, I'm really inclined to agree with you for the most part. I buy little things like Photoetch engine grills because the mosquito netting stuff and all that is pretty horrid. And I buy aluminum gun barrels mostly because it's a time saver for me. So if I'm buying an aftermarket goodie, it's not because I'm looking for that extra detail necessarily. I'm looking for a time saver. So it's like, it's with these quick wheel masks that I buy, that I get from Quick Wheel from Rossograph in Poland. I'm buying those because it's a time saver. I've mentioned this before, but my modeling time is very precious. I don't get a lot of it. I've got a career and a house to maintain, and I'm married. Although my wife and I don't have any children. We got a 4-legged child. If you guys want to see him sometime, I'll show you Jerry the dog. Carlos has seen him. Let me know. I can do a quick one of Jerry. But so yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I do and I don't go hog wild. I mean, you guys have seen Guido's builds. You know, Guido, dude, you're a master. I don't see how you do it. I would never have the patience to work with Photoetch like that. I mean, I recently did a Cyber Hobby Stug 3F that had a Photoetch antenna bracket. I mean, that drove me insane. I'm much like Carlos. To me, the build is the means to an end. I want to paint. That's what I like to do. I like to paint. So I think Carlos would agree with me on that. But I've got all the cool kits that I'm excited and looking forward to building. I probably got enough more than I can ever build, but you know how it is with kits in our stash, right? So, but yeah, so Aaron, no, I agree with you. You know, you don't have to buy all that stuff. And many of the kits now come with things like the Photoetch engine screens. I mean, most of the Dragon kits do. Even some of the newer Tamiya kits come that way. And you don't have to have link-to-link tracks. You know, you don't have to have the resin this and the resin that and the Photoetch seat belts. And, you know, the kits can look fine as is. You know, I agree when he made that statement. I absolutely agree with that. You can build a fantastic kit, a gorgeous kit, straight out of the box. And I will probably build a lot of them that way. If I'm buying an aftermarket accessory, it's for time savings. Strictly, period. I mean, that's the only reason why I'm doing it. So, something else I want to talk about, and I'm not there yet. I think as of today, I'm at 272 subscribers. But when I get to 300 subscribers, I am going to do another giveaway. Now, I know I did one when I was at 100 subs. Old Git got a kit, and Russ Goslin actually ended up with a kit. It went to Norm, but Norm asked me, because Norm's the man. Dude, you're the man. Norm wanted to give it to Russ because, as everybody knows, you know, Russ is going through a rough patch in his life. So I sent that to Russ, and he sent me a PM weeks ago. He got it, so I know he's still busy. I doubt he's had any work time at all, or bench time rather. So, but I've already got the item to give away for my 300 sub special. And you guys want to see it? You want to see it? It's pretty cool. Some people have already seen it. Carlos has seen it, and Cohen's seen it. I'm teasing you. So yeah, all right. I'm going to show it to you. This is what I'm going to give away. I'm going to give away when I get to my 300 sub. Get 300 subs, which hopefully won't be too long, because I've only got 28 to go. So, wow, here it is. Yep, giving away a brand new inbox Iwata Neo, and I've never used it, obviously, because I'm going to do this in a giveaway. I got a fantastic deal on this new in a box from a local hobby store with a 40% off coupon. And I won't tell you what I paid for it, but you English fellows across the pond would be jealous if you found out how much I paid for this. Just ask Carlos. No offense to my British buddies. Yeah, it's so I thought that'd be cool, up the ante, so to speak. So I'm going to give that away when we get to 300 subs. I've also thought about, in addition to that, there are a couple of local aircraft museums. There's one actually in Addison, Texas, which is really part of the greater Dallas area. That's called the Kavanaugh Flight Museum. You might check out their website. I'll put a link in it. They have some cool aircraft, and a lot of them are functional. P-51s. They've got a lot of World War II aircraft. And they even have some World War I aircraft that's operational. They have Heinkel 111, but it's really that they're the ones the Spaniards had that they modified with Rolls-Royce Merlin engines. They've got a BF-109 as well that the same things happen. But these aircraft, my understanding, at least according to their website, they fly. So I'm thinking about going out to those museums and just doing kind of a vid out there, just to kind of walk around, because I know a lot of you guys are into aircraft, and I know nothing about aircraft. Not very much anyways. My father worked in the aircraft industry for years. So did my uncle. By the way, Cohen has done a shout out before. I kind of went out, I'm just rambling, but that's why I'm calling this a waffle. If you guys have not seen Ben Cross's channel, he's new to the community. I love his videos. He makes some really good points. I mean, Ben, buddy, you're the reason why I got this 1/32 scale JU-88. I liked your recent video on the 1/32 scale kits, and you know how it forces you to be more of a modeler. You need to, it allows you to enhance your skills more and practice more simply by the sheer size of the scale. I really like that. So check out his channel. I will put a link to his channel down in the description. Well, it'll be actually above, or no, it'll be down below, sorry. So guys, if you would check out Ben Cross's channel. I know he's relatively new to the community, but I am going to be doing some aircraft builds, hopefully late spring, early summer. And, you know, I know you guys don't know me that well, but Aaron, Lenny, Alex, any help you can give me, you know, like, I'm assuming we dry brush the instrument panel in a cockpit, but with what kind of brush do you recommend? That kind of stuff, the little details. I mean, I consider myself a fairly competent builder. I like to think of myself as an intermediate novice. Yeah, so I'll probably be reaching out to the community at some point for some assistance in some future aircraft builds. Not right around the corner. It looks like everything I'm going to be doing, at least in the short term, will be still armor builds, which is kind of what I prefer. So that's really about it. I didn't have a whole lot more to say, but once again, I still thank you for everyone supporting my channel. I've had the opportunity to talk to several of the guys in the community. Carlos Mendez and I talk through Skype. Cohen and I have talked a few times. Hamilker and I have talked a few times, and it's just a real treat and pleasure to be able to talk to a fellow nerd. Because who in the world are we going to frickin' talk to about the crap that we like? You know, I mean, am I going to have a 30-minute long conversation with my wife about Tiger tanks? I mean, who else but Cohen could I do that with? So I love that. I really enjoy that. So thanks again, guys, for watching. Don't remember, about 28 more subscribers to go, and I'm going to give away a Neo. I might give away something else with it. But I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm certainly going to enjoy mine after a long, grueling February. And thanks again, guys. And you guys have a great weekend.